Okay.
Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek TV at SN 2013. I'm sitting down with Matt Geritz
Hello.
of PD Verlag Games.
Yes.
And this year you've come out with Concordia.
Yes. Concordia is my new big game. After Navigador 3 years ago, I have designed a new game. It's a friendly game without wars, like the name Concordia says. And many gamers know me for my Rondel games. This game, you may have a look, there's no Rondel. Instead, you have another mechanism to go. I always like short individual turns, and this is also possible to do with cards. So we are all Roman families spreading out in the Roman Empire, and the system how we do our action is very easy. We have 7 cards on our hand, the player color to start
We all
with.
have the same set of 7 cards.
Everyone has the same cards, and if it is your turn, you play 1 card and execute the action which is described on that card. And then the next player comes and plays his card, and so on and so on and so on. You have less and less and less options on your hand because you played more cards. You can return your cards to your hand if you play the Tribune card, and then you take them back onto your hand and you have all actions available again. So that's the system. There's also one very important card, which is the Senator. And the Senator allows you to buy additional cards here from the display on the game board. So, and you just pay them, take them to your hand, the cards move and new cards come into the game. So you have your individual decision tree built up with your cards. In the course of the game, every player has different cards, different possibilities, but there's also the diplomat card, which you can use to execute the action of someone who has played his card. For example, I haven't any more architect on my hand. I want to use an architect. I play the diplomat and say, I use your architect as if I myself had played this architect. So this is something you have to look at what the others are doing, not only for the cards, but also for that. So that's the main system. It's very easy. The game will end when the last card is sold out. There are different decks. This is the number 1, this is the number 2, this is the number 3, this is the number 4, and this is the number 5. If you play with 2 players, you only use decks 1 and 2. If you play with 5 players, you take all cards, which are 30. If you play with 4 players, you play without the 5 cards and things like that.
So that is just draws the number equal to the players.
It's an adjustment to the number of players.
Which I imagine would adjust the length of the game then as well.
Oh, sorry?
We would adjust the length of the game. A 2-player game is going to be much shorter since you're going to run through
the
this
rules
pile.
are the same, or it's just the number of cards that differ, because the game will end when the last card is sold out, or if someone has built his last house on the board. I can explain it in short what you are doing all the way
let's do a
here.
quick review of maybe some of the cards. I'm just going to move, why don't you put them right here in Italy so we can actually see the text on the cards.
Everyone starts with 2 colonists in Roma. Yeah. Okay. And if you play the architect...
Yeah, I'm going to put that card so we can zoom in
if you
on
play the architect, you move your colonists, you have 2 colonists, you have 2 movement points, and build houses in the cities. The costs of the houses are explained here. The cheapest one is the brick city. You have 5 goods: bricks, food, tools, wine, and cloth. Cloth is the most valuable. So you pay what is there to the bank. This costs 1 brick and 1 money. Sorry, forgot the money. To build that, and this one costs the brick and the tool and 3 money pay to the bank, and then you can build 2 houses there, and then you will produce, here you will produce tools, and here you will produce bricks.
Bricks. Got it.
The other colonists can also spread out. The land colonists on the land routes, the sea colonists on the sea routes, and they can also build houses. For
And I'm
example,
guessing they're color coded. The gray
They're
here
color
for land
coded.
and blue for sea.
Land and sea movement. He cannot go here. This is already occupied. He can go here. He could build a house there for usual price. He could build a house there as well. This is more expensive. The goods are the same, but the money is double because he's the
Someone else
second
is
one.
there.
If a third one arrives, he has to pay 3 times as much money to the bank. No? Now we have a situation like this. This was the architect. How do you get new goods? You play the prefect. With the prefect, you choose one province which shall produce. For example, I say, I'm the red player, and I say, Gallia shall produce.
Okay.
Every house in Gallia will get his units. So I will get 1 tool, yellow will get 1 tool, blue will get 1 tool,
Tool and-
blue will get 1 brick, but I will get the bonus good of Gallia, which is 1 extra tool.
Because you're the one who played the role.
Just I choose Gallia to produce, every house in Gallia produces, I get this bonus because I played the card.
Got it.
Now Gallia cannot produce anymore because it has already produced, and this goes on for many provinces. What I can do instead with the prefect card, instead of producing, I can say, no, I will reactivate all provinces. Take the money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 money, that's a lot. And then everyone else can, I get the money, and now every province can produce again. Yeah? So that's the production system with the, what, I got confused. No, okay, that with the prefect, I have 2 of those cards as starting cards. I have the Mercator. Mercator, I can trade goods with the bank at fixed prices, 3 for bricks, 4 for
Put it right here. There we
there,
go.
okay. 4 for food, 5, 6, 7 for food. I can exchange them with the bank at these fixed prices. Every good occupies 1 storehouse place, and I can only trade in 2 types of goods. I cannot trade everything.
And are you able to buy goods at those prices as well, or
you
only
can
sell?
buy 1 type and sell another.
Ah, got it.
You can sell 2 types, any number, but only 2 types. Then you cannot buy anything. You can buy 2 types, then you cannot sell anything. 2 types, any number, as long as you have space in your storehouse.
Yeah.
No? Now this is the diplomat, where you can copy an action of someone else. This is the tribune, where you take back your cards. At the same time, you can pay 1 food and 1 tool to put an additional colonist in Roma. Then you have more space in your storehouse for your goods. And you have more movements for colonizing when you use the architect, because every colonist gives you 1 movement point. And you count your cards, which you take back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 3 cards you get nothing. For each additional card you get 1 money out of the bank. So if you return 5 to your hand, you receive 2 money. If you return 10, you receive 7 money, and that's not too difficult to explain. And we have the senator card, where you buy cards from here, from the display. You pay what is inside the red field here, and in addition you pay what is here. So this is sort of supply and demand. So this is what you have to pay every time. The cards which are here are cheaper, those are more expensive. If you buy 2 cards, they become cheaper.
And
The
I'm
rest
guessing that question mark is a good of your choice.
of your choice, free of choice. This has to be
Has to be cloth.
cloth, but the other one is free of choice. So you get them through your hand. What is important about those cards? They do not only give you actions, this is the twist. They also give you the power of the Roman gods. You may have here a look at the player aids for the different gods. Vesta gives you 1 point for 10 cash, money. Jupiter gives you 1 point for each city you are inside, with the exception of brick cities because they are the cheap ones, but for each city where is a temple. For each city, 1 point. If you have 2 Jupiter cards, you get 2 points per city. If you have 3 Jupiter cards, you get 3 points per city. The same with the Saturnus card. You get 1 per province where you present. Mercurius, you get 2 points for each type of good which you produce. Then you have Mars. Mars, you have 2 points for every colonist on the board. And in the end, you have Minerva. Those are the specialist cards that are not the starting cards. You buy them, you have here 2 Minerva cards. For each type of good, for the bricks, and here for the tools, the smith, you get extra points. 3 for each city like that, 3 for each city like that. Cloth cities is, in the end, is the weaver is 5 for each city like that. And if you use that card, you produce exclusively in all your city, no matter of province, in all your cities you produce 1 good to your warehouse. So if you have your cards, you purchase additional cards. You build your own decision tree because you have other possibilities than the other players. At the same time, you build your individual victory point portfolio.
Right.
That leads to a situation where every player has a different strategy to follow because every has quite a different victory point system. There's a lot of variety in the game.
As we were setting up then.
Yeah, when we are setting up, these are distributed, every game is different. There's also variety because the order in which new cards come in the game always is different. For more variety, this is the board that you know here. There's also a backside on the board,
Here,
which is as well very beautiful, done by Marina. This is Italy, center of the Roman Empire. There are less cities, less provinces. This is suitable for 2 to 4 players. I would recommend with 2 players to play this.
a little bit smaller,
With a
more
full
competitive.
count of 5 players, I would recommend to play this. With 3 or 4 players, you can play either side of the board. So there's a lot of variety, a lot of strategies to follow.
When you were saying setting up too, depending on the bonuses here change depending on our random setup
Yes,
as well.
the bonuses change because the bonus is always the type of good which is the most valuable inside the province. So here Dacia has wine is the most expensive, so Dacia has a wine bonus. If in the next game it is like this, the bonus in Dacia will be cloth. Yeah.
Now, just as a quick artistic question, right before we started, you actually had that this artwork is inspired by a real life individual. Who is she?
Yeah, this Claudia. She's called Claudia. Yeah, she was here and having a look, and she has also. It's not only me. She has been designing the games down here and was very proud of it.
Yeah, you held up the box next to her, and I went, "Oh."
Yeah.
How long do you think a game would take you? How long?
How long? It's definitely under 2 hours if you know the game. We wrote about 100 minutes, so that's a good estimation. If you know the game well, it will be less. The first game will be more about 2 hours. You have also, I explain almost all the rules to you. This is the setup in German English.
I remember that also from Navigador as well.
These are the whole game rules.
Oh, look at
4
that.
pages of game rules.
Well done, Mac.
Yeah, you will love it. every card is explained with an illustrated example. Here's the game material. Here's the scoring. That's all.
Done.
We have also added historical information, German, English. Here again we have Claudia. So you have historical information about the Roman gods, the ancient cities,
Provinces.
and each of the 12 Roman provinces here. So if you are a history buff or interested in that, you might have a look here. These are my other games. So there's more historical information than actually
The
rules in the
Which
game.
I think is the way it should be.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Well-
it was more than 2 years of development. And
I-
you also have 190 individually shaped, beautiful wooden parts inside. So,
Well, Mac, thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much.
stopping by
Yeah.
and showing us Concordia. I
Yeah.
also have this one sitting in my hotel room, so I'm very excited to give
Yeah.
it a try.
Yeah.
And we hope we see you again next year, too.
yeah, I hope so. Thank you very much.